Namaste, Jai Bharat. Judaism, Christianity and Islam are popularly called or known as people of the book. They are also at times sometimes called as the Semitic people. Though these days Semitic concept of Semitic people is very narrowed down, but that's not the case in the beginning. And they have general history and general theology, and all three have one patriarch, that's Abraham. They all have one God. The Jews call them directly as Jehovah. Christians call Jehovah as the Father of Christ. No, that's the way they look at it. And Islam obviously calls it as Allah. Differences in terminology, differences of names, but same struck similar concepts, actually same concepts. So it's Trump's idea that all these three people should stop fighting and should sign something called as Abraham Accord. Now this Abraham, Jews and Christians call it Abraham, and the Muslims call it as Ibrahim. David is Daud, and Isaac is Isaac, etc. So this expressional differences in pronunciation, apart from that, they just speak of the same thing. Christ in Islam is called as Isa. Jesus, Isa, Nabi. Nabi should stand for prophet. So Islam recognizes all the prophets. Moses is Musa and Nabi, and Christ is Isa, etc., etc., etc. Even Isaac is called as Ishaq. So there are such commonalities. So technically and theoretically it should be possible for them to coexist. But they can't, that's because of serious difference. Not just theological but attitudinal differences. So it was Trump obviously, and someone else must also have advised him, thought that if an Abraham Accord is signed, geopolitics will be better. Things would make differences in geopolitics. So the Christian nations already signed. Arab nations reluctantly, some signed, but majority did not sign. But of late, Trump explicitly told Saudi and Pakistan to sign Abraham Accord. Even if everyone signs Abraham Accord, Pakistan cannot sign. Pakistan cannot sign because they have nothing to do with Palestine directly. Israel has never attacked, and Pakistan has never attacked Israel. No Pakistani they have ever gone to Israel because their passport itself forbids a Pakistani traveling to Israel. Now it is so simple. They just take their version of religion. Now this is very important. How Pakistani looks at Islam is entirely different from someone else looks at Islam. How a Pakistani Muslim understands Islam is entirely different from a Bharatiya Muslim looks at Islam. Because Pakistan has got an exclusive version of their understanding of Islam, which of course is neither universal nor applicable to anybody else. That's their creation. And the end result of that creation is that they are the best ones in the world. That's objective. Anyway, Pakistan can't sign, but Trump is telling to sign. What will Trump will treat Asim Munir as the Pakistan leader in any case for practical purposes, because It had always been the case that Pakistan never had a civil administration in the real sense of the term. Somebody who tries to be powerful as Prime Minister will obviously go to jail and get hanged. This, if you look back the history of Pakistan, is the case. Now, on the one hand, they have to sign Abraham Accord. On the other hand, anybody signing Abraham Accord from Pakistan will be neutralized by their own people. So they all, in many cases in geopolitics, Pakistan is at pressure in such point, but here it is too intense now. Let them fight out. Let them find out. These things are actually created by they themselves, not by any external people. It's all created by the nitwit minds of Pakistan, and whatever intelligence they had at the time of partition is now less than 50%. So their problems are going to be more intense. No one is going to listen to anyone in Pakistan. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.